Star Wars Battlefront Collection Remaster by Aspire. This is not a remaster.
Up 20 grand from this last time I stick it in you.
$40 for this thing, basically a re-release. Most people probably bought this game to play the 64 versus 64 online, and quite frankly, I don't know if it was just because it was the first day. I don't know if they're gonna make a patch on it, but it was crap. It was full of issues. There was lag, aiming issues, damage glitches. The textures were all messed up. The menus, they could have redone the menus if it's a remaster. They could have remastered those menus to make it more user friendly. Obviously, when the game came out a long time ago, the consoles were a lot more archaic, and so they had limited menus. But throw a new menu in there. You came in, join in a game with your friends. The servers were all full. They only had about 6 dedicated servers at a time, and every single time you join a game for the Battlefront 2, you join a game, you'd be done in 2 or 3 seconds because it just nobody knew what the hell was going on. Battlefront 1, we had a much better online experience as a squad. It was less laggy. The games were not done in 5 seconds, and the aiming issues weren't as bad. The graphics weren't as bad, but the Battlefront 2 which is kind of which is what I wanted to play anyways, and it was terrible. I don't even know how they could release this game. I'm not sure if they did testing for it or not, but there's no way that they could have released this game without even remotely thinking that this was going to be acceptable to any player. If you're playing if you're playing the Galactic Conquest mode, you probably would have had the original game because they didn't make it online, which is kind of what people were hoping for and wanting to, because that would have been a great online mode. But you can't even get the multiplayer games not to be brutal on a 15 plus year a video game on a next gen console or a PC. It just was really embarrassing, and it begs the question: is what's going to happen with any other remasters that people are doing, like the KOTOR 2 remake? The KOTOR 1 remake. People want to play these games in a remastered with real graphics, make it better than it originally was. Like, we don't want to play the same game because we could have bought the same game. So it just is really, really disappointing. Right now, it's not worth your $40, so I wouldn't even bother getting it. Let me know what you guys' experiences was online if you had the same kind of issue.